You're good.
My name is Marvin Castellan. I'm the 2AC, furthering my teammates' points. Since the negative has already agreed to our definitions and our criteria, please go to observation number 3, application, subpoint 1. The negative side first claims about the Sergeant Daily quote, which says, "We need to modernize systems." They fail to realize that it not necessarily means that they have done it already. Furthermore, efficiency, 1A. Let's take the Navy, for example. Fewer ships and sailors causes readiness to suffer. According to Thomas Spohr, director of the Center for National Defense, Preventing a Defense Crisis, the 2008 National Defense, March 29, 2017. The military has been continuously handicapped in its ability to meet global responsibilities. The Army is as smallest it has been since 1940, even as soldiers deploy at a high frequency. As the needs of those soldiers deployed to harm's way rightfully take priority, the readiness of the rest of the force has suffered. The Navy's fleet is some 70 ships smaller than it is required to meet all missions, which means fewer ships and sailors are taking on the same workload. This means that the efficiency within the Air Force is not at its peak. Therefore, we are not capable of carrying out all missions where we're supposed to. The NC's point about deployed or be removed policy. These soldiers under that policy, like my teammate said, it would take weeks, even more, to get that ready. Some of the undeployed soldiers are because of injuries. Therefore, these soldiers could, in the future, be dropped out, therefore leaving us with less soldiers. Okay, 1B, key Air Force positions are eroding. Arena Police Warfare reported covering everything from the latest personal trends to Air Force operations all over the world. Carter, we have to be concerned about pilot shortage, military.com, November 17, 2017. The Air Force has seen its workforce erode in key places, with officials acknowledging 2016 that the service was short 7 pilots and 4,000 maintenance. Then again, the efficiency is not great within the Air Force either. The NC's claim for modernization states that the U.S. Force leadership gives us essential conflict resolution capabilities, stating that the Air Force core mission will continue to serve America's long-term security interests. How can they do that when the Air Force itself is not capable of maintaining itself and its crew and its weaponry? 2A, failure of modernization has led to an increase in accidents. Amy Schaffer, adjunct fellow at the Center for New American Security, sequestration taking toll on Marines aviator safety, the San Diego Union Tribune, an American metropolitan daily newspaper, January 4, 2017. The Marine Corps has suffered a combination of personnel cuts and a failure to modernize equipment, which means that it's maintaining a high operational tempo with insufficient training and with old, worn-out equipment. This has tragically led to an increase in training accidents. As the one NC said as well, they have maintained the same amount of ships for the last 20 years, but they have doubled the weaponry in the ships. This means that if a ship goes down, more weaponry and more firepower we lose, therefore leaving us in a position to be taken down. 2B, modernization failures cast risk to U.S. national security. Daniel L. Davis, analyst on national security and foreign policy. The national interest, the U.S. Army's new command is a repacking of old failures, November 1st, 2017. A letter signed by Army Chief of Staff General Mark A. Milley explained that the Army had to set up a new command because the service under his leadership is not institutionally organized to deliver critical capabilities to soldiers and combat formations quickly. Our current modernization system is insufficient to assure future overmatch. Therefore, I now stand open for cross-examination.
Morning. So, let's go to the 1B, the Air Force eroding. So we talk a lot about modernization, and obviously a lot of equipment we have is a little bit older, from previous wars. Is the Air Force, by any chance, are they focusing on developing new weapon systems? Is that why they're not maintaining older?
They are currently, but from our point of view is why would they invest in new technology, which is necessary but then again, they can't maintain their old one.
It's simply dated. If you have planes from the 80s, might want to modernize a little bit. Okay, and then
But
so-
it's not that it's that, it's because they're their personal is not enough. That's why they're not pretty much maintaining what they have.
okay, and then for the 2B, for the accidents, how many accidents were happening in the Marine Corps this past 2017? Let's say that.
I don't have an exact number, but it was approximately 5 due to the sailors being overworked.
The Marines being overworked. So five accidents. I don't think that's going to say the whole Marine Corps is inefficient. They proved throughout history that they're more than capable of handling whatever comes their way. Also, did I hear you say that the Navy ships do have more fire capability than ever before?
Yeah,
They do?
that was a point you mentioned, and my counter argument is that if one of those Navy ships goes down, which we might not want to, that means that more of our firepower is gonna go down as well.
But they are loaded with more firepower than ever before.
But
So
that means
that
that if one goes down, more firepower goes down with it, leaving us.
Well, I'm not asking. I'm asking if the ships are loaded with more firepower.
They are.
But they go down. Yeah, we still lost for all of us.
But they-
Okay.
Time.
Thank you.